Libra for the new year 2016. I will be doing a 12 card spread in which I will take out 12 cards corresponding to 12 months in the year, going with January, February all the way to December 2016. What I will also be doing is I will also be seeing what is the theme really coming out with the cards for the 4 quarters. So quarter 1 being January, February, March, quarter 2 being April, May and June, and quarter 3 being July, August, September, with quarter 4 as October, November and December. Before I start the reading, please note that this is a very general reading, and whatever the reading comes out, not everything may apply to all the Librans. Whatever may apply may also vary in the intensity. So please keep this in mind when you continue watching this video for the reading of New Year 2016 for the Sun sign Libra. Now let us see what are the cards that we get. So I have a January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. Now I have all the cards with me. So let us see what the cards we have. January I get a 6 of Wands reversed. February is Knight of Cups. And March is 8 of Wands. So first of all, when I look at these cards, it's telling me that there is first of all a lot of wands. So it's telling me there is a lot of action happening in the quarter 1, which is January, February and March. I see 2 travel cards. There are 2 gentlemen on the horse. So it's telling me that this is a homecoming and this is going somewhere. So it's really a very busy quarter for you. You would be on and off traveling from home, either traveling for love or traveling for your career. And then I'm seeing something really swift happening, which is telling me that it is just going to patch up things for you. Now let us see individually what these cards are. So the first card that I get is 6 of Wands, and this is in a reverse position. So first of all, you have to note that this is a victory card. So January is looking like a super good month for all you Librans. It's telling me it is a month of celebration. So if you're expecting some kind of a promotion, you're expecting some kind of a hike, if there is a business opportunity, a business risk that you had taken, expect it to come all the way in form of reward to you. The only thing with the reverse card is, while the energy of the straight card is very high, the reverse is just a bit low. So it's just telling me that it is not a very big win, but it is a win nevertheless. So it's telling me that yes, you are going to enjoy a lot of victory, but it is not a kind of victory which will just smash all records or just create the kind of surprise factor in the society. So it is a very good win. So we will see why this card has come in reverse and how this energy is going to help us. So a very good card coming in the month of January is just telling me that there is a victory waiting for Librans in the month of January. So definitely they're going to start the year on a very good note. So looking very nice. And a lot of you who probably live outstation, as in if you're posted in a city which is not the city where your family is, or you are based in some other country and you have been longing to go back and get a transfer back to the city where your family is living, to me it's telling that it is going to become a possibility, because this is a card of homecoming. It's telling me that your wishes will come true, and you will, and it will come as a promotion. So it will not just come as a request that you would have wanted to go back to be reunited with your family. It's telling me that you will be rewarded, people will be happy, and you will be able to go, travel back to your country of origin or your city of origin. Really a very nice card. So we get a Six of Wands reversed in the month of January. Another one caution with this card, when I also look at this card, is that while you have your ways of winning, people appreciate you for your courage and your strength. Courage is shown by the wands. While people appreciate you for your courage and they are very appreciative, and they praise you for the good work, it is also telling me that you have to be very careful that you don't take your victory or your win for granted. It's just saying that continue to be very sharp about how, remembering how you have been victorious all along, because it is also a card when we just get too content with the victory back to back or a lot of wins. So it's just saying that don't let things slip up, because if the slip up happens, it's very quick that your counterpart could just overpower you. But that is just one of the cautions which is really coming from the card. Overall, this is a very good card, and it does denote victory really, which is coming for Librans in the month of January. Now let us see what's happening in February and then in the March. So in February, it's telling me that you are going to continue your good work of preparation, of going for your goals. So this is again a travel card. So if you see, this person is very well dressed, uh, in a soldier clothes. He's wearing his helmet, and his horse is also very well decorated. So this soldier is definitely going to win over some territory or win over maybe new area, whatever that is, but he is not doing it in the traditional way. So it is telling me that if you are looking at winning over some new people or making inroads into something new, you will have to be very creative with your approach, because while this person looks like a soldier, he's not really behaving like a soldier. He's behaving far more gentler and humbler than that, and his whole perception is of maybe somebody he's here to give love and spread love, which is the right thing. He wants to conquer people with love, which is the right attitude really. So it's just telling me that if you want to make inroads, so maybe if you have taken up some new career, or you have taken up a new job in a company, or you are starting new with any business, it's just saying that while you will go very prepared, just be very creative with how you will break the ice with people, how you're going to create your comfort zone in the new setting. And very good card, Knight of Cups, coming up in the month of February. Now I see Eight of Wands. First of all, as I said, when I look at these three cards, these two gentlemen are traveling and these wands are also traveling. So it's just telling me that these 3 months, the first quarter for Libran is going to be very hectic. They are going to travel home, they're going to travel back to work, and some of you could be traveling to a new place to set up new work. Whatever that is, it's just calling for a lot of travel. Now, Eight of Wands is a card of dreams getting manifested in the universe. It is a very beautiful card. It is just So it is a card about your thoughts get bringing and getting manifested into action. So if you have been longing for something for quite some time, it is very likely that universe is going to grant it, and it is going to come very swiftly to you. A very beautiful card, and this is also a card of unexpected good news. So it's just telling me that when you would be least expecting things to work out, they will just work out. It will just hardly take any time, and they're just going to quickly work out. So the idea is just be very positive. You know that you are thinking and asking for the right thing in your mind, because it looks like in all possibility you're just going to get it. This is such nice cards, really. First of all, I see victory in January. Then I'm also seeing getting unexpected good news. So maybe some of you who are probably not expecting a promotion, not expecting a hike, and maybe you're not expecting your business to reward you so heavily. It's just telling me that it will just reward you. You may just get an increment which is other than your expectation. A very good card coming up in the month of March. This is also a card of finding love, and that love really happening within a matter of it's just like just finding someone so nice and at such a good wavelength, yet you wouldn't even realize that how did it happen so quickly. So this is a card which will make things happen so swiftly, and it is just about manifesting your thoughts in the universe and just getting rewarded for your thoughts. So be careful that what you're asking, because in all likelihood you are going to get rewarded. This is in a very literal term. This is also a card of international travel. So a lot of you could be traveling overseas. You could be traveling for work. You could be traveling for love. Really, you could be traveling to meet your partner who's probably in a far off land. So I'm getting a lot of love cards as well, looking like a good love reading here as well, because I'm seeing homecoming here. I'm seeing someone traveling with all the intention to make and spread love and just to make inroads and get acceptance. And then I again see international travel, and this again could be for love or career. So really looking hectic for Librans, but nevertheless very beautiful cards that I'm getting in the first quarter. Now let us see what's happening in April. Then we have May, and then we have June. Very interesting cards again. So let us see what these cards are. So in April I'm getting Temperance. May I'm getting Four of Swords, and June I'm getting Two of Cups. To me, it just looks like all the Librans who are single. This 2016, every month is a month which is giving you an opportunity to fall in love and to find someone. Because I see it in Jan, I see it in Feb, there it is happening in March, it's again happening in May, and then you again April, and then it's again happening in June. Out of 6 months that till now I have opened, 5 months are telling me that you will find love, you're going to find someone really nice. So let us understand what is happening with the month of April. Now, when I look at this card, it is the card of Temperance. First of all, this person is an angel. So it's just telling me that Libran should are naturally uh, made up of an instinct to maintain balance. Librans are known for striving for fairness, keeping a balance. So they will do very well if they can really pour that energy and really magnify this energy in the month of April. So when I look at Temperance, this is also a card of finding someone or falling in love with someone while you were at charity or while you were out there helping people, and finding someone who equally cares about humanity, equally cares about animals. So a very beautiful card I'm getting here. This is also a card of repairing, relationships. So a lot of you who may be having some kind of a trouble with your existing relationship, or you want to hold it together and you wish for a reconciliation, I am just seeing that quarter 2 of 2016 is just looking good. Because if you see this card, so I am right now just talking about relationships because I am just getting love cards, love reading everywhere. So I will also discuss what they really mean career wise and work wise, but let us see what it is coming in the relationship side. So if you have been experiencing some kind of a difficulty relationship wise, and there has been some kind of maybe ex one of your exes you want to get back with, so this is a card of reconciliation. It is also a card of finding that this is a halo behind this angel's head. So it's just telling me that and these two cups are the emotions of two people. So it's just telling me that universe will give you that opportunity to connect back. So I am seeing a lot of you could make a good attempt at reconciliation and it could work out. The reason I say it could work out is because I am seeing two of cups happening in the month of June. So if you see, this angel is really the uh, ethereal. It is a cosmic energy. This angel is a cosmic energy. It does not really denote you. It does not denote the person you may be wanting to get back to. This is a cosmic energy. This is the energy of higher gods, of higher angels, higher guides. So the two cups that this angel is holding, the person is holding, is the energy of you and the other person you want to connect with. What is good is universe will bring these emotions together, and in the June I am seeing the two people are actually coming together. So that is the reason I am saying that looks like if you have been having some kind of a difficulty with relationships, with any existing, maybe there are some fights and disputes, it's all going to get sorted out. That's how it's looking. And June is when you both would reach an understanding. So looking nice in the month of April. Temperance is also a card of getting your fair share. So if you have been expecting, in my readings I do consider the work wise how things are looking. So if you are working on a financial year basis, which is March to April or April to March, so it's telling me in the month of April, if you are expecting a hike, you are expecting a raise, um, the rating scales or the how you will be rated or how your increment will be given to you will be more kind to you. So I'm just saying that people, your employers are going to be way more kind to you. So maybe if you expect a certain rating, maybe you expect a 2, and I'm just seeing that they will rate you better than your expectation. So this is a card of people being more kind to you than your expectation. So this is a very beautiful energy, and it is a very good card to really get in the financial year when you're expecting your promotions and bonuses and increment, because they're just saying that you will slightly get better than your fair share because of the energy of this card, which is really nice. Now I get a 4 of swords. This is coming up in the month of May. So what is interesting is a lot of you should take a due rest in the month of May, because it's just telling me that while you may get promoted, you may find new responsibility, you could patch up with someone you had a fight with or a quarrel with, or you could go back to your ex or get your ex back, or find new love, whichever way. It's just saying that don't unduly worry yourself, because this is a card of mentally being spent. So a lot of you, if you have the tendency to worry, if you have a tendency of working out till you exhaust yourself, you should just stay away from that energy. You should just stay away from that habit, because it's just telling me that you're just going to collapse. Because if you continue to work like this, this man is really sleeping in his work clothes. So when someone is sleeping in their work clothes, it means that they're probably working 16 hours a day at office. Then they just come home and then they crash at bed. So when I see this energy, if you see, it's almost like creating a prison for yourself. So you will have to consciously make an effort to stay away from this energy, and you go out and enjoy the outside world. This is the outside world from the window. So this card can at times be about imaginary worries also. This is not necessarily a worry which is coming from some real challenges. This could just be imaginary, which could happen when you find new love. It could happen when you have patched up things, or when you have got new responsibilities that you just don't want things to fall apart again, so you just worry round the clock. So it's just saying that stay away from that energy, because it's just looking like you may just mentally exhaust yourself, and then just you may just have to take a longer break just to recoup from this undue worry. Also, this card is a very important card for the health reasons. A lot of you may want to do your health assessment, because it's just telling me that some of you, because of the workload, you may find yourself exhaustively burnout. You may just feel an excessive burnout. This is also some of you who are probably have a tendency to worry, or if you have some kind of a chronic illness. This is a card where it is just saying you need to drive on the inner. So if you see, this man has his hands folded, so he really seems to be praying. So if you have some kind of a chronic illness, this card is calling for an energy to connect yourself spiritually to the higher energy. So a card of caution and guidance coming in the month of May for the sun sign Libra. Now let us see what is happening in the month of June. In June, I see two people who seems to have reached some kind of an understanding. So, continuing with what is happening in April and May, is just saying that you would have your worries, you would have had your share of thinking done, and then I'm just saying there is a nice understanding the two people have reached. So, this is also about partnership, treating the other person as an equal, a very beautiful card. And I am just seeing that both of you will have such a nice understanding. So this card is also a card of a long distance relationship. So a lot of you who do travel for work is just telling me that some of you could be involved in a long distance relationship with your loved one. So this is the card coming up in the month of June. This card is also saying that work-wise you should dwell on working as partners with others, developing in harmony, and just being a team player. So this is the energy coming up in the work-wise for the month of June. Now let us see what is happening in July, August, and September. So I am just seeing the three cards which are really nice. Now let us understand what these cards are. So first I get the card which is the Star, which is coming in July. August we have Page of Pentacles, which is reversed, and 2 is your Two of Wands. It is a very ambitious card. So when I look at Page of Pentacles, it is just coming along with Wands. So it's just telling me that some of you in the quarter 3 of 2016 may spend a lot of your money, quite a bit of your money. This is actually a very small energy, so not lot of money, actually a small amount of your money you may spend for your ambitions. You may spend for travel, which this money will be going from your personal pocket. So that is what is coming, that there will be expenses related to your foreign travel, which will happen in the quarter 3. This is also a card of acquire, so maybe to acquire a new knowledge or to create some kind of a marketing material for your business. Even for business reason, if you want to scale it up, it's just telling me that there are expenses coming up in the month of August for you, because I'm just saying that this person is ready to travel the world, which is Two of Wands, and he has a globe in his hand, and he's pretty much made up his mind that he's going to win the world and have everything to offer to the world and make all the riches. This card is of pure ambition, so it's telling me that a lot of you will end up spending money to fulfill your ambitions. A good card. What else is money good for if it can't help us achieve what we want? So that is what is coming up in August. Now, when I look at the card which is in July, it is the card of the star. I'm really getting such nice, beautiful cards. Now, this is also a card of great hope. So I'm just saying that this ambition is getting fueled by your understanding and your own hope in your ambition. So this is a very big star in yellow. So it's just telling me that while you love the world, you will do your bit for the world, you care for humanity in general, but you are very clear with your ambitions. You want to go out there and fulfill your ambitions. So this energy is leading you towards taking up something very ambitious and reaching out to the world. So the process seems to start in the month of July, and then in August you are going to make some bookings, spend some money, and then you are going to fuel your ambitions to get universal if you are business wise. And career wise, it's just telling me that a lot of you will find an international career. It will not just be limited to one geography. Your skill set will be appreciated and you will travel the world. In case you are salaried and you're traveling the world, it's telling me the expenses would come in terms of getting your certifications, getting some kind of a study in order, so that you're able to travel the world and become a very internationally exposed employee. So very good card coming up in the month of September. And of course, this is all starting, or seems to start in the month of July, really. So, July is the card when, this card is of being at peace with yourself. This is like finding your path, knowing what your destiny is. This is a card which is coming from self reflection, and this big star. This star is so big, it is just a symbolism for a great ambition. So, needless to say, when you reflect in, you will find what motivates you, and it's just telling me that you are going to go out and reach for your ambitions. Now, let us see. So, again, I get a travel card, which is so interesting because I get a travel in the very first quarter, then I'm seeing travel happening again in the quarter 3. And this is a long distance relationship and working with people being in different zones. So there is a fair amount of travel again happening in the um, quarter 2. So quarter 1, quarter 2, and quarter 3. I'm just seeing immense travel for Librans, really. And if we see love wise, affection wise, what is the reading? The star is just telling me that you have so much love in your heart. Your love is not restricted to one person. So of course you will find love. You will look for love. This is again a love coming from pure from the pure emotion of love and not really any other thing. So a lot of times love happens because of compatibility on a very different levels. But this, when we get a star and if we are looking at some kind of a relationship, it's just coming straight from the heart. There is no other thing. If you see, this lady is not wearing any clothes, which means that it is a very very transparent and pure emotion. So if you find love in if you find people or someone you are attracted to in the month of July, it just looks like it will be sheer love. It will come from having the love for the world and just sheer respect that you have sometimes for people, for being so transparent and having so much kindness in their heart. Now let us see what's happening in October, November, December. So, very clearly in September, it's just telling me that you are gunning for your ambitions. You have made some expenses. You're going to travel the world. You're going to showcase what you have skill wise. If you have a business, you're going to take your business and scale it to the international level. What will happen after that? Something really nice and big waiting for you. I am just seeing you being monetarily rewarded. So there is big money coming to you in the month of October. If you see, this lady is full of coins. She's standing in a garden of coins. So if you used to watch that cartoon, I don't remember the name, where the Donald Duck's uncle, I think it's a Scrooge, who would dive and swim in coins. So this is that kind of a card where the garden is just full of, this is a garden of money coins. So it's just practically being getting a windfall of money, and it is not coming easily. It's coming because you have scaled and you have gone international with your business, with your work. So a very good card coming up in the month of October. You will be very heavily rewarded. Again, if you're expecting some kind of promotion, you're expecting some kind of a hike, it's a very good month really. Good card coming up in the month of October. Now let us see what's happening in November. November is telling me that you will be able to solidify your position in the society, in the workplace, because now you will be officially crowned as the king. You will receive the crown. There will be a firm platform, there is a firm throne, and there is a wand in your hand. So if you see, this man who started the journey to travel the world and showcase his interests and branch out on his business, if you see, this man, while he was very ordinary with his means, he made a lot of money, he made a lot of businesses, he showed people how the wealth is created. It seems people have now crowned him as the king. If you see the similarity, the hat is gone. Hat is now replaced with the crown. He's holding a wand. He's still holding a wand. What is interesting is that this man didn't have to showcase all his skills. Only with one skill, he's created so much of wealth and goodness for himself. So looking very good. Also, if you see now, his robe continues to be red. So it's just telling me that this ordinary man has transformed himself into the king, and you have now actually got the seal of approval from the world that you are, yes, now the king with whatever business that you are doing. If you are in a job, it's telling me that you are officially handed over a very good position of authority and success. Very good cards coming up for the Librans in the year 2016. Now I get the card which is Seven of Swords, and this is coming up in the month of December. Month of December is coming as a guidance card. It is just saying that you need to first of all be very clear in your mind. A lot of times with immense success comes a lot of internal struggles, or we tend to doubt ourselves. We tend to doubt if we are still doing the right thing. So this internal struggle is very normal because every time we take up some new role or we enter some new geography or we do something new, we are bound to doubt, we are bound to keep double checking whether we are doing the right thing or not. So this is also a card of immense internal struggle. So the guidance is that you will need to believe in yourself and continue the good work. Another card is that be very cautious of the people that you deal with. Not everybody who dresses well, speaks well, means well. So you just need to be very cautious that you will need to be continuously be a good character, judge of a good character of other people, because it just looks like you could get hoodwinked. There could be some losses, but this card is a very small energy. It is just a minor arcana, so it is not a very great energy, but nevertheless, even if you were to make some kind of a loss, or if you get hoodwinked, or if you get manipulated in some way, it is a very good sign. It's not a bad sign. It is your learning process. While you would have made a very strong position of authority, this card is telling that A, have a lot of faith in yourself, win over your internal struggles, and B, just don't go by face value and how people dress up. Nowhere is the intent really written on the face, so you will need to be very good character judge when you get at a position of authority. So so it is coming with the king. So it's just saying that the minute you get on a position of authority, there will be a lot of sycophants who will surround you and they will color your judgment. So just a guidance and a caution card coming up in the month of December. Overall, looking very nice for the sun sign Libra for the year 2016.